appreciate every kind word you said. And ladies and gentlemen, he's exactly right. I don't think you'll ever in your lifetime see another person who's more excited to be a part of an organization like the Grand Ole Opry than I am. I've loved it since the very beginning. I've loved it. I'd love it tonight if I was just a guest artist here and was never a member. I would still love it that much. I grew up knowing what this was, and it's an institution that's world renowned. And Becca, please kick her off.
Well, what I want to know is there are certain people, hard to believe, that don't understand the gravity of the Grand Ole Opry and what it means to become a member. So, for reference sake, can you kind of compare it to any other accolade that you might be able to receive in your career and where this fits in all of that?
Well, thanks for the question, and I think I would answer that best with saying that, you know, I've been fortunate to garner a few accolades along the path the last couple of years, which are always flattering, and they're very awesome, and it's nice for a second, okay? But because anytime anybody likes you, it's awesome. But the Grand Ole Opry it's just a world apart. It's not the same level. It's not even the same playing field. It wasn't even written from the same book, in my opinion. I mean, this is where country music famously started, where when the world ends, this is where it'll end too. And there will be a small community of Grand Ole Opry members and people, a small community of people who said, hey, I played that once or played that, you know, many times. And that's, I think, the most powerful reason of why I'm so grateful to be a part of it. It's important to not only wave a flag for it, but to carry the flag and carry the torch. And the Opry, to me, is so much more than just coming here to play. It's really about the heritage and the history of it, and the fact that people paved the roads before artists like myself and songwriters like myself that afforded us the luxury of doing it, and it means an awful lot. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Chris, I have watched that video. You were invited probably 5 or 6 times. Teared up the first couple of times.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through what you were feeling when you realized that this was actually happening?
Yes, I watched the video last night and today, by the way, and thanks for watching it. But I have to tell you, I did not realize what was happening, because when I'm playing a concert, it was ironic that it was at the Ryman, of course, and it was a regular tour show for me, and that's where my head was. And I knew Keith was going to be a special guest, even though nobody else knew that. Well, some people knew that, but I didn't know that they knew that. And so he was going to be a special guest. When he presented the Opry thing, if you go back through the video and watch online, I don't know until, I mean, I wasn't even putting 2 and 2 together. I've played the Opry at the Ryman a good number of times now, and I mean this with great humility, but with great sense of pride too. I'm used to seeing this on the stage at the Ryman. I thought, well, it's supposed to be there. And I thought maybe something's wrong with my mic stand, so they're bringing me a new one, right? And I see Sally with it, and I'm like, oh, hey, Sally. And I'm like, if you notice, I'm motioning to my guitar guy like, can you give me a guitar? And I thought we were going to play another song. And then Keith, when he went into that, I thought, oh my God, is this it's, oh my God. And that's when I started doing all this deal and jumping up and down, and man, that was the real reaction. I mean, it was real. I mean, because, there are 2 things, as Dan said, that I really worked hard for in this town. One was to get on the radio and have hits, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to garner a few of those and to play the Opry, let alone being a member. And at the time of the invitation, I was at total peace, which I think you have to be as an artist who, if you love the Opry like I do, or you love the Opry like so many of our Opry members, every one of them, in fact, I think you have to be okay with maybe being a guest for the duration of your career, or being a member at some point or whatever. And I was at peace with either one. And so when it happened, I was just beside myself. And I am not surprisable, and that surprised me to no end. Thanks for